everybody. I'm Mac.
And I'm Courtney. Welcome back to 2MC.
It's our weekly podcast where we talk about all things Martin County and give you the information that you need to know.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
CIP. What is that?
Ooh, Capital Improvement Plan.
I knew. I just wanted to make sure everyone else knew.
I know. You know why it's important?
No.
Well, lots of reasons. But this board meeting coming up is when the Capital Improvement Plan will first be presented to the board.
Okay, so the Capital Improvement Plan is the multi-year planning tool that our budget department uses, right?
Yes, it's about financing, infrastructure, maintenance, and improvements. So all of those types of projects go into the Capital Improvement Plan. It's a 10-year plan.
Okay.
And 5 years of it, the first 5 years, is fully funded based on available financial streams, revenue streams.
Okay. So the CIP is like the first part of it, but it actually starts all the way back into December.
Yes.
So December, the departments start creating what they need to go on the CIP.
Right. They each project has its own sheet.
Yes. And so after they come up with the projects that they need, it goes to budget and it's reviewed by that staff and the county administration. And then it's presented to the board, which is what is happening April 22nd.
Right.
Yes.
So that's going to the board. Then it's going to go
back to the board in July.
Yes.
Yes. And then
a lot of yeses.
Actually, in September, the board adopts the budget for the year.
That's right.
So
if you had to sum all that up in a really short way, you would say
CIP is for 10 years, but this first 5 years is actually funded, and then you have all these other things that happen from December until July, and then September it gets in.
And it's going before the board in April.
So that's the short version?
There wasn't a short version.
It's a very involved process.
Yes.
But anyway, those board meetings obviously are open to the public. And if you're interested in hearing more about what projects are on that CIP,
come to the board meeting. Or watch it online.
Which, of course, we're going to put the link in the show notes.
Yes, we are.
I don't know why you have to every time we do that.
It's just something we've created.
Is it loud through the microphones?
ELOC.
Yes, we've been talking a lot about that.
Yes. So the Environmental Lands Oversight Committee is full of 9 members.
Yep.
And they actually met this week for the first time. Dun, 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 first meeting.
I know. It was really neat. For the first time, all 9 of them got together. They did training. They learned about the mission and goals. And really, for those of you out there, this goes back to the sales tax that the Martin County voters approved in
November 2024.
Yep, November of last year. And so now they will get to work on reviewing applications for conservation, proposed lands
yes.
for conservation. And this is super exciting.
Yeah, super exciting. And it's, the voters want it. So it's happening. And speaking of Environmental Lands Oversight Committee and Conservation Lands. Okay, go ahead.
Gopher tortoises.
Yes.
Everybody's favorite tortoise. I was trying to remember if it's like a mammal. Reptile.
It's, yeah.
Reptile. Yes,
they're
reptile.
Because they're cold-blooded, right? Isn't that what a reptile is?
Yeah, they will stab you.
Yeah.
The gopher tortoises?
Cold-blooded.
I don't get it.
By gopher tortoises.
I have a little bit of a headache.
They're a threatened species. I don't know if you knew that.
I do. That's by the state. They are listed as a threatened species.
Yes.
And they also, anybody who's had an encounter with them, and especially, we had a good story about a gopher tortoise on our airport property, Witham Field. Do you remember this? So anyway, you think tortoise and the hare, like the tortoise is the slow guy, right? There's that whole fable. Our airport director said, not true.
They're fast.
Very fast. Because he had to chase one down. In any case, I digress.
Yes, that's
We
okay.
have reached a milestone in Martin County, and for the very first time, we have a
Recipient site
Recipient
for
site.
gopher tortoises.
yes.
And so that's a really big deal because the
It
state
is.
actually has to come out and they like do a lot of like testing to the land to make sure that it's what the gopher tortoise likes, which I get.
Yeah.
Like I'd
They're
want to
very
be.
particular about their homes, as are we.
Yeah, as is everyone.
And you know, one of the cool things about their homes is they open their homes up to
Burrows.
Their burrows, yes, to over like 160 something species.
350.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you check that fact?
Yep.
Okay. I don't even know 350 species.
Me
But
neither.
I know there's like a Florida mouse,
The indigo snake,
yes, who is also,
a threatened species, I believe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
anyway, they cohabitate together.
They're best friends in the burrow.
Yes, maybe not outside, but in the burrow they do, which is really cool. So
Besties in the burrow.
besties, besties in the burrow. I like it. Anyway, that is really neat. Our first recipient site, and that is the Kiplinger Conservancy.
Yeah, we worked with
Newfield.
Madame Homes, and it's a 30-acre sanctuary,
I love that.
and it can accept over 50 gopher tortoises, which is a big deal.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think that's cool.
me too.
Now, what else did you want to talk about? Is it as cool as a gopher tortoise site?
I mean, I think it could be cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
So
Go for
go for
See what I did there?
Yeah, I got it.
That just came right off the top of my head.
She's a real comedian, everyone. So, book discussion kits. I know we brought them up before. But, like, you were just reading a book that someone gave you, and then I was waiting for it. Well, we could have all maybe read it together and
We
done a
could've. We
book
only had one
discussion.
book.
Yeah,
So
so
we
we
had
were
to share
waiting.
it.
So everyone was done with it. So these are pre-assembled book clubs in a bag.
I love it.
Right. And you can reserve and pick those up and borrow them. And it's everything you need for your own little personal book club.
Wonder if we'll use that for our book club, like our county book club that we're having here.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Huh.
But we'll
To
drop
talk to Jen.
Yeah. We'll drop that down in the show notes so you can get your book club.
I
kits.
love that. What else?
We are having a meeting next week, which we just spoke about, the CIP, but it is a normal board meeting as well.
Yes, it is.
And so if you want to see the agenda, we will put that down in the show notes. Or you can do this cool thing where it goes through to your email and sign up for it. So we'll put that down in the show notes as well.
I think we talked about that extensively in our last podcast.
I just want to make sure people know you can sign up for it and you don't have to go looking for it if you don't want
Right.
to.
It's called Gov Delivery.
Yes. Yes.
Gov.
Yes. Not,
Government. Get it? Gov. Gov Delivery.
Yes, not go. And then our county connection. I think our county connection is such a good, if you want like a quick snapshot
Yes.
of things going on within the county, projects, updates, all of good stuff.
You know,
County connection.
one of my favorite parts of it?
What?
Cone zone.
The cone zone.
Right? The cone zone. Find out lane, sidewalk closures, road closures
Yeah.
happening right here in Martin County. And you know what else? It drives you, get it? It drives you, cone zone, to the website with a map, and you can sort by all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So
it's a really
even,
helpful tool.
Like not the ones we highlight there, but all that are happening in Martin County.
Yeah. So
I love the cone zone.
she loves the cone zone.
You know
we'll
what
put
else?
it down in the show notes for you,
You know
to
what?
visit the cone
It's a
zone.
good tie-in, but I didn't think about it when I first brought it up. It is coming up on Work Zone Safety Week. I had to pull that out of the reaches.
Yes.
So cone zone, work zone safety, get it if you're going through an area where there's work taking place.
Be careful.
Yeah,
Be mindful. Yeah.
that is it.
All right, so that's all we got for you guys
Is
today.
that it?
That's it.
Okay.
We'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.